Yo everybody, it's R60 here, welcome back. Today we're diving into the legendary Su-33, the Russian carrier fighter that could shake up the skies in War Thunder. Whether you're a fan of naval aviation or air combat, this aircraft's got some serious potential, so let's break down what makes it tick. Oh, and if you enjoyed the video and find it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot as I work towards my Gaijin partnership goal and of course getting closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark. The Su-33, known by its NATO reporting name Flanker D, is a carrier-based multi-role fighter developed by Sukhoi. It's essentially a naval variant of the Su-27, built specifically for operations from aircraft carriers. With that being said, look-wise it is very similar to the Su-27, however on the front, as shown by the picture on the screen currently, it has a frontal canard on the front of the aircraft. The Su-33 had one primary model, but a two-seat trainer version also existed, known as the Su-33UB. The Su-33 only had about 35 made in total. While the Su-33 was never officially cancelled, its production was significantly reduced due to financial constraints and the growing preference for the cheaper MiG-29K, which eventually became the focus of the Russian carrier-based fleet. What weapons does the Su-33 platform use? The Su-33 is armed with a 30mm GSH-31 cannon, which is your standard gun found on the MiG-29 and Su-27. For missiles, it had access to the R-27R and ER, the R-27T and ET, but also had access to R-27EA and EMs. It also had access to the R-73s for its Fox 2 main missile. Now, the R-27EA and EM variants are huge. I'm planning to make a separate video on this, so make sure you keep your eyes out for that. The R-27EA and EM was a Fox 3 active radar homing variant of the R-27. So if you are interested in a video like that, let me know down below. I will more than likely make a video all around that missile. In addition to air-to-air combat, the Su-33 was capable of a wide range of air-to-ground missions. It could carry unguided rockets, dumb bombs, guided missiles, and even a limited anti-ship missile. For unguided rockets, the Su-33 could use the SA 80mm rockets, S-13s, and S-25s. For dumb bombs, it had access to a multitude of bombs ranging from 100 kilograms to 500 kilograms, but it also had access to cluster bombs. For guided missiles, it had access to the KH-25 and the KH-29. And for the limited time missile, or anti-ship missile, it was the KH-41. The KH-41 is unique and a limited weapon for the Su-33. It goes by the full name of KH-41 Moskit, a supersonic cruise missile primarily designed for anti-ship roles. It was only tested on the Su-33, but if added to War Thunder, it could give the aircraft a formidable edge in certain engagements depending on where it's used. So, with this being said, how could the Su-33 perform in War Thunder? Well, let's take a look. This heavily depends on if we see the addition of the R-27EA. If the aircraft doesn't see the addition of the R-27EA, it has two options, either being a premium, an easy money grab for Gaijin, or if it's in the tech tree, it will more than likely sit right under the Yak-141 in the naval line. The aircraft, if it doesn't see the addition of the EAs, will more than likely be a 13.3, maybe even a 13.0 considering it can't carry any Fox 3s whatsoever. If the Su-33 gets the R-27EA, it could be a serious contender with its long-range active radar missiles. On paper, it could even rival an AIM-120 in terms of range. However, the missile's less than perfect seeker might hold it back from being overpowered. But even without the R-27EA, the Su-33 still has potential, especially with its improved engines and slightly better maneuverability. To summarize how I think it will perform, if we see the R-27EA, it more than likely will be an extremely strong aircraft in the meta, potentially giving the Russian tech tree a more competitive, long-range missile. If it doesn't see the addition of the EA, it will be a slightly more maneuverable but worse flanker. It does get more engine power, but it is also in heavier airframe, so you will be able to do jank maneuvers like you can with the Su-34, but will likely have a harder time maintaining its energy, which the Su-27 already suffers enough with. Alright, that wraps up my general overview of the Su-33 and how it could perform in War Thunder. I'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Your support means a lot as I work towards my goals and it helps me keep making content you love. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.